Yo, what it do, my bitchy roos? It's your boy, booshican here. I'm gonna probably change my username booshican instead of booshican gaming, because it's too long in my opinion, and no one else here is even named booshican. Anyways, we're gonna be playing some Pikmin 2, because I fucking, like this game. Gotta delete my dolphin emulator so I don't have my save files. Okay, fries along how a deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Moore. This people only have one employee. How cheap can you be? Crossed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. He was aimed by indigenous creatures, which he called pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. That was a vacation. That was actually a pretty good vacation, man. And then Olimar's absence, his employer, Hokatate Fry, came into financial difficulties, as one typically does. When your only employee gets stranded on a distant planet. I won't lie, the graphics are good. It's just that the pixels are so pixely, somewhat. Everything here looks really nice. Hokatate Fright and local employee Louie. Not DMs. Right. Sorry, I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company is under. Yes, we're finished. My first mission Louie here made a ravenous face bunny. Dude, this dude's eyes always pop out of his head. It's hilarious. His entire load of golden Pick brand carrots was eaten. He got an enormous loan to repay the debts from this loss. Instead, to sell corporate assets to repay the loan. But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, yeah, that's a loan, bro. We have no means to repay. Lamar, what is that? I brought that back as a souvenir for you, kid. Treasure, 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 money, money, money. Freaking Mr. Krabs over here. Initiating valuation of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 pocos. Things worth 100 pocos. That's more than an entire year's salary. There's more on that planet. We can pay our debt. His eyes, though. Louis, you don't look alive. You must depart immediately with Captain Olimar. The president should be in Smash Bros. Yeah, I just want Olimar's skin over the president. I'm pretty sure they have a Louie and an Alf and a Brittany and a Charlie. Why not the president? Alright. Up and check. We can't hold 3 seconds without being yeeted out of the spaceship. Right. That was close. I have inverted a crash landing, running diagnostics. Danger, Louis is missing. He is not responding. You must find Louis. Wait a moment, look. I want to make the robot. The last time I had it, it looked like Bulborb was like screaming at the top of his lungs. This time it looks weird this time around. It looks like they were like, I don't know. I'm getting some drift luck. Pikmin aren't being devoured by that dwarf Bulborb. They're murdering it. No. Pikmin ran to your side. I seem to remember you. How, Captain Molmar, how fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin. Dude, does the robot just tell you, to bust a nut, you must hold B. Alright, oh yeah, by the way, I'm getting the GameCube version on the emulator, because the Wii version of Pikmin was causing lag. I wouldn't let me use Horian hacks. If we have them pick that up. Attention, Captain Malmar, have established a link with Louis. Yeah, we can have these guys. One of my favorite parts about this game is that they have a swarm mechanic. As you see, we have this. They can't get past this. No, I think it's F, yep. Well, I'll make sure to set your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is it so? Alright. Enjoy the location. Anyways, no buttons have been changed. I don't know why. Anyways, you find the red onion. The object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Walmart's report. Yo, it's a random dude with a big nose. Let's give him one of our children. The seed the onion injected just sprouted. According to Olmar's report, it can be plucked with A. Did Olmar just tell the robot, if you press A on your GameCube controller, you can pluck it? Alright. Just talking to my friend on Discord. Hey, does he just tell people, if you press C on your GameCube controller, you can dismiss it? Where is this GameCube? Like, do they just walk around with a GameCube controller in their hands? Oh, break the fourth wall, will you? Yeah, anyways, Pikmin AI is a little bit better in this game. I mean, other than the fact that Pikmin was literally smacking thin air. Alright. Yeah, in this game, the Pikmin things are a little bit better tuned, so they aren't gonna all be, like, shot out instantly, like before. And they sprout a lot quicker. And injected more seeds. I really wish the robot said it ejaculated seeds. Oh, I forget what I said about the AI being better in this game. Pikmin are just as stupid. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is there anything back here? Alright, I never ever looked back there. Also, technically speaking, in this game, you have all these Pikmin flowered because I have the ability still to speed up time. So if I wanted to speed up time, I can speed it up and turn them all to flowers. I'm not going to do that. Oh, good. Alright. Yep, we have a battery. I can tell objects are huge compared to Olimar in this game, man. Anyways, we're gonna have a grunt. He's gonna be our grunt. He's gonna dig everything up for us. That one red. Anyways, we need 15 Pikmin for that. We need 35 over here, so you obviously know we aren't gonna get past there. Yep. They somehow managed to do full front flips on gravity. That's probably 30 times stronger than theirs. Or Louis, you already died. Reunited us has been a troublesome beginning. Yeah, you can have one more called with you. You press E to dismiss them. You can have them separated. You see here, Olmar can take these. Louis can go all the way over here. Dang, that dude does not give up. We have like Louis over here ready to pluck Pikmin. They don't auto pluck Pikmin, but they do pluck them separately. I'm gonna take Olmar. This was a useless thing to do. Could have had a lot less. No, but they're probably gonna dig out that battery. Yep. As you see, it requires 20 Pikmin. We only have 16 on the map. Come on. Come on, Louie, help me here. Push it. And there's another thing about having two captains is that it actually makes the plucking faster because they'll both pluck. Oh, and Pikmin are just as slow, sadly. Anyways, I'm just gonna speed up time. Alright, I sped up time because I'm not waiting like 30 minutes for that thing to get back. Anyways, every item in this game has a name, and this one is the Courage Reactor. First day of exploration has got us some treasure. Instead of wasting the rest of the day doing shit and getting more treasure, we're just gonna end the day. Alright. You know what? Anyways, we got that red pikmin. We have a total of 20 of those little shits. You found your first treasure, bit of treasure, fine work. Our future depends on your effortness, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often, keep up the pace. I don't like the president. He's weird, man. Anyways, we landed this area again. Valley of Repose, as its name is. Like the only original area in Pikmin 2, and you'll see what I mean by that later. Good morning, workers, ready for another day. Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside the onion with lazy creatures. Hey, don't call the Pikmin lazy. Just realized it sends its lasers after Bulmar. You guys are going to have them take those back. There's nothing up there. Alright, oh yeah, by the way, another thing to mention. The game and the way how you get the Pikmin and stuff, it's a little bit slower than normal. Also, you've got to have a moment to enjoy the noises each of them make. Let me pluck two of these guys. Let's see. Louie. Hey, you guys want to hear about Louie? Alright, hold on. Hey, Omar, get your saggy butt over here and help me pluck these Pikmin. Omar's a little slower when it comes to Pikmin plucking, or the second character is, so, yo, though, you are going to be getting more Pikmin plucked faster. It's still going to be very minorly fast, but still faster. Alright. I'm going to go after that in a moment. I want to get our stuff back first, because I want to get everything we can get before we fight that Bulborb. I'm gonna make sure we're more than likely not going to lose a bunch of Pikmin to it. Anyways, another thing this game has, I think it's this game that adds this flower. Actually, no, it isn't. In the first game that's in here. But yeah, more flowers grow. Alright, anyways. Alright, I keep bringing these guys. Oh yeah, I can also order them around the place and make them swarm. It's easier to swarm them in this game than it is in the other. Because it's like WASD controls with the swarm in this game. Anyways, we're gonna unleash hell. You see, Bulborbs are much more calm in this game than they were in the last game. Much more docile, much less likely to get yourself murdered. Yeah, I'm just gonna like have all these guys. Pikmin don't do that thing where they complain when they don't get a piece of that thing. What the heck is that Pikmin doing? These Pikmin are weird. Anyways, we're gonna have them work on this wall. Alright, dismiss him. Oh, this guy is actually very docile. This is like the most docile day in the game. And one day where you don't have to multitask a crap ton. Anyways, yeah, this day you can have about a total of 64 Pikmin. That is actually very linear. I don't know why, but I just love doing this with the Pikmin, man. Look at that straight line they'll make. Do it. Yeah, that's a straight, sexy line. By the way, I'm joking. I don't find Pikmin hot. Who cares? They're always going. Alright, just speed up time. Yeah. Alright. Pikmin destroyed such a massive wall. And we speed up again. Alright. I don't like speeding up, but this thing is so freaking slow. That gives us 170 total. Now, like in the first game, I'm going to mention Pikmin can't swim, other than blues, of course. But, there's also 2 new types of Pikmin here. We're going to discover them pretty soon. I love doing this, man. It is interesting. Warm air is welling from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? Do not fear. Yeah, the Pikmin can go down in the wells with you. Oh, Omar is with me, right? Alright, good. I mean, this is the Emergence Cave, the by far the easiest cave in the game, and considered to be the tutorial for caves. Treating my heart sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than the one on the surface. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, as we take all of our Pikmin, and now we can begin exploring such dark and creepy, weird caves. Wait, these caves actually have random generation? The Emergence Cave is the only area with no random generation. One of the few with... I mean, there is a little bit of random generation. Those treasures that you've seen, the treasures down here are randomly put down in in either one location or the other. I guess you could say there's still like a form of random generation. Anyways, taking everything back. First thing you'll realize is there's no onion down here, so objects will go into the machine, and it'll be, how can you possibly consider this a beast? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I do not think beasts will be worth much. Basically says he holds them, but they're not going to be worth much. As you'll see with the numbers, they aren't worth much. You could, but since beasts do give you money, and they do respawn every time you go in the cave. From a technical speaking standpoint, you could pay off the entire 10,000 Poco debt in this cave by just the enemies, if you get every treasure here too, of course. And the citrus lump. Yeah, the 10,000 Poco payment is extremely easy. The amount of Pocos in this game you'll get in total is like 25,000 Pocos, so it's very cheap, it's very easy. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Then approach and press A to enter it. Alright. Saving. Do not touch the memory slot. Alright. This is the next part. Now, as you'll see here, there's a giant treasure. It says, it's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design of the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as we see from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. How will we ever lift it? I feel that not even 100 Pikmin will be able to lift it. Yeah, as you see, it costs 101 Pikmin to lift. The thing is, though, as anyone knows, this game can only hold a total of about 200. Only 100 Pikmin can be on the map at once. So you might wonder, how in the world am I supposed to lift a 101 Pikmin that costs and requires? Well, it's actually quite the simple answer. It's a very simple answer, as a matter of fact. And I think you see it right now, but we're going to drag these bulborbs back. Alright, they're dragging them back. Anyways, as you see here, get a purple candy pop bud. Yeah, looks like they tossed in flour. Yeah, there were candy pop buds in the first game, but they weren't really necessary at all. Also, you could put as many Pikmin as you wanted in them. In this game, you can only put a few, and then they start to wither away. Always plucking these guys, we get a new type of Pikmin, the purple Pikmin. Big boy. Amazing, a purple Pikmin. Oh yeah, and I just realized purple Pikmin are not only fat, but they have hair. Took me freaking... This game came out in 2004, took me... Well, actually, I haven't been alive in 2004, so... Took me 14 years to realize that. Anyways, we're actually going to do something, because there's a way to get more purples, because purples are extremely rare in this game. Not extremely rare, but they're very hard to get. They're harder to get than normals because they have no onions. The purples and the other type have no onion, so you can only get them from candy pot buds. And if we exit the cave, don't worry, all Pikmin exit with you, despite if they are in your party or not. And this also means going into the Valley of Repose. That actually regenerated a candy pot bud. Not a candy pot bud, a pellet posy. Alright, I'll send a report back. The day won't end until you get... The day won't end, luckily. But yeah, that happens. Anyways, I think you can tell purple Pikmin are worth 10 normal Pikmin. So, 10 normal Pikmin is how much normal purples are worth. Anyways, yeah, purples do a lot of things that other types don't do. For instance, if I dismiss them and I grab my purples and I throw them, as you can tell, they make stomps. And they are actually the best attackers in the game. They take the reds. They take the reds down in best attackers. So yeah, that's the other thing to mention. They take reds down in best attackers. But of course they're extremely rare. And they're extremely slow. But as you can see, they're worth the weight of 10 normal Pikmin, meaning that 10 of the 10 normal purple Pikmin are going to be worth 100 normal Pikmin. Meaning that 20 is 200, 30 is 300, 40 is 400. I think you get it. Yeah. See, we can re-enter the emergence cave now. And in this cave, the purple Pikmin candy pops will always appear there until you exceed over 20 purple Pikmin. So technically speaking, you could go in, get 10, then leave, then get 9, then leave again, then go back and get 10, and you would have a total of 29. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to get the spot on 20. And that was a little bit of a fun fact, though, as you'll watch if I take the purples with me. They're going to be, one, they're extremely slow, as you can tell. They're going to be excellent at killing these bulborbs. You see, they stun them for a second when they hit the ground. They can stun, and they have a chance to stun them for an even longer time. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, thank God. I thought he was going to get eaten. Anyways, you can descend deeper with your Pikmin. All of them will follow you throughout the caves. You don't need to worry about that. The only time you ever need to worry about making sure you have the Pikmin is when you enter the cave. Because not all Pikmin will go with you if you enter the cave. But they will all go with you when you exit and go deeper in the cave. It's a good way to speedrun the caves too. Alright, we're taking the reds out for this one because the reds should be able to do the jobs. All dwarf bulborbs can be killed extremely easily. You don't even need purples for them. Alright, and that allows us to get more of them. I don't know where Olimar's at, so I'm gonna have to pluck all 10 of these as Louie. There's the 10 extra purples. That gives us a huge advantage because, one, we actually get to skip. We can actually skip an entire cave later on if we really wanted to, but I'm not gonna because the cave still has something really useful in it that if you don't have, you're gonna be at a huge disadvantage, so I'm still gonna do the cave. Alright, getting the reds to carry back the dwarfs. And with the 20 purples, you're going to witness the beauty of purples lifting such a thing. It's so beautiful, man. They're so slow, as you can tell. They are extremely slow. They are extremely slow, so you just want to keep adding pikmin onto this thing. There you go. Once you get all the pikmin on it, then you hit max potential. No, stop. What the frig? It's sliding down. Alright, just... There we go. I'm not witnessing that entire thing. Ways. Spherical Atlas. This device resembling error. I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did receive new geographical charts. New data which explored the decoded territory. No, this ship could just land wherever. I don't know why they need specific locations. Anyways, if you heard that deactivating sound, that means the cave floor is complete. Yeah, the pigmen aren't able to follow us. Anyways, we leave the cave now. The screaming pigmen from behind him actually made me laugh a bit. Cave complete. Well, I propose. This time when we land. Yes, sir, do you want to work unacceptable? You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. The ship tells me what to do. Frick the ship. But yeah, you kind of it kind of ends the day for you because once you do that cave, you kind of really don't have anything to do. And as you can see, there's no purple onions, so they go in the ship. They go in the freaking gas pipe. Anyways, as the onion follows us up. One's earned, almost 10% of the debt paid off. Baby steps first, I'll walk away. Wow, don't worry about me. Oh yeah, it's with Happy Hook savings and loan after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. Ha. Yeah, since we unlocked a new area, I'm going to end this video here. If you guys liked this video, if you did, subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.